Hello guys, I hope you are okay and I hope you are well. Welcome once again. This is Steve speaking. In this video, we are going to be bringing the latest surrounding Liverpool Football Club. In this video, talk about the future of Curtis Jones. At this point, Curtis Jones' likelihood of leaving Liverpool is very, very high. We'll talk about Adam Wharton. Contact have been made. Adam Wharton most likely might be a Liverpool player, this summer. We'll talk about Bradley Barcola because I think right now this is the biggest transfer that most likely will go down this summer. And if this is the case, then I don't think this transfer should be easy. And it is not easy. And I understand the frustration, among Liverpool fans. They want this transfer done and dusted. Let's talk about Gakpo to Tottenham Hotspur. So many reactions from Liverpool fans all over X, Facebook, TikTok. So many don't like the fact that Liverpool wants to, sell the player. And it gets me very, very confusing because all of us here last season, we're screaming, Gakpo, leave my club. Gakpo, leave my club. So all of a sudden, why are you guys, acting weird? Because Tottenham Hotspur wants to get the player. I don't really understand. And personally, this is just my own personal opinion. I don't think he fits in Andoni Iraola's style of play when it comes to, wing players. Because Iraola's style of play, when it comes to, wing football, the wingers possess ball a lot and dribble and run a lot. And Gakpo don't fit in that category, personally. But, I love him when it comes to, trying to cut and deliver, But last season, everybody was screaming, Gakpo, leave my club. So I don't know what happened. Or maybe all of you have actually had, some change of heart. But remember, most times, I come here and I share my thoughts. I would love to get your thoughts also in the comment section. Also hit the like button, subscribe button. This way to support the channel for free. You pay nothing to support the channel. In this video, talk about every pieces, every bit surrounding Liverpool Football Club as it stands now. Remember also Liverpool play match tomorrow. I think this will be the last preseason match at Anfield against Como. And I think Liverpool need to do everything possible to use Trenyoni as a DM in that. I just believe in that boy. I just believe that guy would do well because most of the preseason matches, whenever Trenyoni joins any match, he's always very, very solid. So I don't know what happens, but I think Liverpool will win tomorrow. And also Liverpool need to win this match. Come on. All this, first half play beautiful football, second half you collapse. I don't think it should happen tomorrow. That match is tomorrow. Go and check the time, in your own local country. And after that match, then the next match will be, the first match of the season. So it means that Premier League season is already here. And Liverpool are still battling for who they will sign and, amount and bid and all that. But everything most likely will get in very, very soon. So as a Liverpool fan, calm down, calm down. Delay is not denial. That is the pure fact. And one thing is clear. Paris Saint-Germain have concrete words from Liverpool. That is the reason why they decided to sign two players. Because there is no way they will believe that this deal will not work and then go and sign two players. It wouldn't make sense, obviously. They are not fools anyway. So they are very, very 100% certain that this deal will work. Because this deal does not work, they will end up having lots of players, in their arsenal, which doesn't make sense unless they will start loaning all these players. And also Bradley Barcola will not be up to 70 million euros by next summer because he's going to be having just 1 year remaining in the contract. But let's proceed. We'll start with Curtis Jones. At this point, Curtis Jones' departure from Liverpool is very, very high. In fact, according to several reports, Inter Milan are pushing stronger, and in coming days, they will drop the 40 million euros Liverpool actually wants. I think the last bid they sent was around 30 million euros fixed. Then I think 5 million in add-ons. And I don't think Liverpool most likely will not accept that. So they are trying to come back, right now, because obviously the player they have been waiting for to push have actually, left the club on a loan. Fratesi have left Inter Milan on a loan. So I think this is the right time for, Curtis Jones to move to Inter Milan. I think Curtis Jones loves the move. He loves the club. In as much as, so many Liverpool fans might disagree with this move. They don't like the move. They want Curtis Jones to remain at Liverpool. But one thing is clear. Liverpool have to sell if they need to buy. That is the truth. There's no way you keep your players and still sign. It wouldn't make sense. Where will all of them play? The problem here is, aside the salary, I think also the problem here is Curtis Jones is not getting game time and he wants game time. And this has been the problem all this while. Now, the report came out today from Glongare. And I think this guy is a tier 1 journalist in Italy. And he said, the next step in Inter Milan's market plan is Curtis Jones. He further continued, Fratesi's sale opens a space for the English midfielder in the squad. Inter Milan is ready to increase its offer by including bonuses to reach Liverpool's asking price of around 40 million euros. An agreement with Jones has already been found. So Curtis Jones and Inter Milan have done a handshake, personal terms done and dusted. Curtis Jones have accepted personal terms with Inter Milan. So the only issue here is just that particular valuation. 40 million isn't that much, but this is Inter Milan. They price a lot. In fact, they even signed uh, one of the best fullbacks in the Premier League, Jen Spence, for very, very cheap, 31 million euros. So I think this is how they do business. They price very low. And I think Liverpool should include, maybe sell on clause to, this player so that even if they want to sell in future, Liverpool can actually get, something out of this deal. So let me know thought in the comment section. Do you think, this is a smart idea? Because everybody have been screaming, we don't want the player to leave, don't want the player to leave. But one thing is clear, if this player does not leave, Liverpool will not sign. So just get those facts right. No matter how I want to put emotions, at some point, some of the players will most likely leave. Now, like I said, I'll leave this one for you guys, in the comment section. So what do you actually think will happen here? Do you think, this guy's departure is going to affect Liverpool negatively or actually positively? So I'll leave this one for you guys in the comment section. Now, according to A National, Liverpool have made contact with Adam Wharton's camp and Liverpool wants the player. Adam Wharton is a top level footballer and I have zero worry if he's going to deliver at Liverpool. This brother is just too good. When it comes to that left foot, magic, I call him magic left foot. When I see most of his passes, I remember Felipe Coutinho back in the days. Those kind of passes he delivers to Raheem Sterling. Back then, this guy's ability is second to none. I think the only problem here is, he's not a very, very physically built. But do not take that small body. Do not take it, as weakness. This guy is very good when it comes to, playing this midfield. And I think Liverpool should actually get this deal done and dusted very, very fast. And if this thing happens, he's not necessarily, a full-blooded or let's say tradition number 6 defensive midfielder. But I think this is the kind of players Liverpool need. If Liverpool can actually get this player, remember Liverpool will compete in almost every, trophy next season, then there will be proper rotation. At least it will make some sense. Perfect sense. But I'll read this one for you guys, in the comment section. Now, this is what A National actually posted. Because from what they said, Real Madrid actually were also interested in the player. But at this point, it looks like Real Madrid have actually cooled down because of the price. This is Premier League. They tell you a lot of price. Breaking. Liverpool are in negotiations to sign Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace with a move to Anfield now considered a real possibility before the transfer window shuts. They further continued, Palace are demanding more than £78 million for the midfielder, while Real Madrid have cooled their interest due to the price. Real Madrid obviously don't need the player. That is what I can actually tell you because Real Madrid have lots of midfielders. So why are they going for Adam Wharton? If they sign Adam Wharton, where will he play? So I think the reason why they cool down, I don't think it's because of the price. I think because Real Madrid already have so many players. They have a whole lot. They need to even ship out a lot. At some point, some Liverpool fans were even, suggesting Liverpool should get a Camavinga from Real Madrid. That brother is also very, very good and also a left footer. So I don't know what happens here, but personally, I think Liverpool should do everything possible to get Adam Wharton. I think issue of homegrown wouldn't actually be a problem. So what do you actually think happens here? Do you think, Liverpool get this player if Curtis Jones depart from Liverpool? Because I think Curtis Jones move is what is actually, hurting this particular move because obviously Liverpool will sign a player to replace Curtis Jones. That is the pure truth. There's no way Liverpool will leave their, squad short and rip Anthony Iraola short also. Now, the main business of the day, Cody Gakpo and Bradley Barcola. At this point, Paris Saint-Germain and Tottenham Hotspur, they are waiting for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo have accepted personal terms with Tottenham Hotspur. Personal terms, not a problem. Personal terms between Barcola and Liverpool, not a problem. Now, the real problem is the amount Paris Saint-Germain are pushing forward because the amount is insane. You don't even need the player to win the Champions League in your team. So why are you putting this amount, £145 million? If Liverpool complete this deal with this particular amount, it will mean that this will be the biggest, the heaviest British record ever in football history. Liverpool wouldn't want to do that. Liverpool already have, that record smashed when they signed Alexander Isak for £125 million. So there is no way Liverpool is doing that right now. So this is the reason why Liverpool have been, going ups and downs because This guy must leave. If he does not leave, this Paris Saint-Germain wouldn't even get 70 next summer. That is the truth. So they must sell, and they have signed two players. So Liverpool need to, drop a bid, obviously, right now, maybe plus or minus 120 million euros. Then see what happens. Because if they value the player in, with the yardstick of Morgan Rogers and probably Elliot Anderson, within those kind of range, Yan Diomande, I think it's plus or minus. It should be 130, 120, not 170. But I'll leave this one for you guys, in the comment section. So keep your eyes open. Everything going down very soon. And also remember, Fabrizio Romano made it clear. He said Liverpool will go for two wingers if Cody Gakpo leaves. So remember, Ibrahim Mbaye is moving to Liverpool. Barcola is moving to Liverpool. Once Cody Gakpo leaves, it is clear. See you next time. This is Tibu. And also hit the like button, subscribe button. This way to support the channel for free. You pay also to support the channel. It is free of charge. Absolutely free of charge. See you next time. This is Tibu speaking.